think we have to talk about this show that's coming, dude.
As much as we you can legally talk about, of course.
Right.
I'm under a very strict NDA right now for this one. But what are they going to do? Kick me off the show? We've already filmed it.
That is breaking news, guys. That's incredible.
It is.
I'm just chilling with my chill guys. I'm just chilling with my chill guys.
No, I appreciate that. It's been a lot of work.
Yeah, I bet, man. A lot of grind, but does it feel like it's finally paying off?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Honestly, just because my energy levels are so messed up.
Yeah.
Like I hit a lift today, and it was the most, I think, probably the most miserable lift I've hit yet. Because, like, the gym used to be my favorite part of the day, and now it's easily my least favorite part of the day, just because I get in there, and it's like, just taking the weight off the bar, I feel like I'm working really, really hard, you know? So,
Damn.
Yeah.
I've been living on these.
Yeah. I was there at one point.
Yeah.
So what are you
abusing C4.
What are you weighing in at right now?
So, yeah, we were just talking about this just before we started rolling here. So, when I talked with you guys last, I was around the 218 to 220 mark, and I am now at 185.
Wow.
Dang. Impressive.
Yeah.
Actually, last time you talked to us, you told us you were 230.
Was it that long ago?
Yep.
Dang. 230.
Yep.
So
it just took us a while to get that video out. That's why it felt like it wasn't that long.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It took us like a month and a half.
Yeah.
I was going to say, okay, I got you, 230. So that means we talked, when was that? I don't even remember.
I want to say January.
Yeah.
It was right before I moved down to
Florida.
Florida.
January, yeah.
Was it that early? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
You had
Then
just
I was,
started, yeah.
I was definitely 230 then. Yeah. That's insane, man. Dang. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's where we're at. We're at 185. We're expecting, since May 1st, I've lost between 3 and 4 pounds a week.
Wow.
And so we're hoping that on stage I'll be maybe 175. If we can really nail peak week, I can be below 175, but we're going to have to see.
Damn,
yeah. That's fire.
So you're, how far out are you? Like 3 weeks?
Technically, 2 weeks and 6 days. As of yesterday, I was 3 weeks out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Dude,
I want to say the funniest thing I've noticed is a lot of people in the comment section like, oh, he doesn't look ready for a bodybuilding show 3 weeks out. But you've clearly stated time and time again, you're doing this purely for the experience.
Right.
Exactly. I'm doing it for the experience. And another thing that I don't think... So there's a few misconceptions, right? Because when you hear the word bodybuilder, people are picturing Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, Arnold Schwarzenegger. They're picturing enhanced bodybuilders.
Right.
Anyone who's never seen a natty show, I'd encourage you to go Google it. These guys, don't get me wrong, at the elite level, they're astounding. You'd almost think, like, are they cheating the systems? And some of them are. Natty bodybuilders are pretty small, honestly. Like, if you were to put them, the way I heard a coach word it to me the other day is he was like, bro, if you were to put any of these guys in an XL t-shirt, you wouldn't guess they were a gym goer. Because by the time you get small, fit, like low enough body fat on stage, it's really hard to carry muscle. And so what I don't think they are realizing, and then the other thing too, is I started my prep way fatter than most people do. You couldn't see even my top row of abs when I started. And then I also had a much shorter window. Most people do a 20+ week prep and they start already lean. For me, I was still a little pudgy and I only gave myself 14 weeks.
Right.
So that's the other thing, is that most guys are like, they're picturing, oh, he's going to lose half a pound a week maximum, because that's what most guys do.
Right.
He's in like 4 pounds a week. You know?
That's crazy,
like the difference between me now and me on stage, especially if I nail peak week with our dehydration protocol, there could literally be another 15 pounds of difference between me now and me on stage.
Wow.
Right? Like, and so if I was only losing half a pound a week, they're right. I'm not anywhere near where I need to be. 15 pounds of difference? I'm going to be fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fine.
Yeah. So when's your first fight gonna be? Is it gonna be after the show? You're gonna set up the first Andy?
So I may or may not have some plans in the making right now because, so as I'm sure you guys saw, and I'm sure we're going to get into it here in a little bit, I announced the first reality show that I'm going to be on.
Yes. I actually just caught up on some of the first season.
So I have that. I may or may not, and I'm under a very strict NDA right now for this one, but there may or may not be a second one lined up already.
So you're going to be on the Contender Series.
Oh, I wish. That would be way cooler. But no.
You go straight to the UFC.
Yeah.
But that would be insane. But immediately after that, my wife and I are going to start traveling full time. And one of the things that we are planning on doing, and I guess I'll just say it on here, I keep mentioning it on my Instagram lives and not really nailing it down because I don't want to get people's expectations up before we do it. So I'll tell you the plan. The only thing that we don't know is when it's going to start. But next year, for sure, we are doing at least a 3-month stint in Thailand. And Tiger Muay Thai, which is one of the biggest MMA gyms in the world. Of course, you're familiar with that. They have a 3-month program that you end the 3 months with your first pro fight. And they have their matchmakers set it up against a guy who they feel is like kind of, if it's a total beginner, they find another total beginner who doesn't have 300 fights under his belt. If you have a little bit more, And so I am considering right now that probably summer of next year, I will have my first fight and it will be in Thailand.
That is breaking news, guys. That's incredible.
It is, yes. And if it goes well, my wife and I have discussed the idea of staying there even 6 to 8 months or a year and having me fight every 2 weeks to a month and just literally just and just like really start like getting a record going, and of course that would give me a very clear pipeline to like ONE FC if I wanted to go that route. So that's kind of where I see the direction of 2027 going. Obviously I would take amateur fights, but in Thailand it's all pro. Like even the amateur level fights, they're all pro fights out there. So it's kind of a funny way for me to hack the system because I will technically be a pro fighter, even though I am an amateur level fighter. And so, just another way to, rage bait the haters.
Whatever gets them more riled up. Yeah. Speaking of which, dude, they've been saying some crazy stuff in the comments. I mean, I'm sure you're aware. There's been a couple pictures of you photoshopped next to a certain man.
A certain financier.
Palm Beach P.
Palm Beach P.
Oh, and he's...
I just want to ask, is this real? Is this photo real?
Yeah.
I'm not going to confirm or deny if those are real. But it was funny, though, because they keep branching out because we've had some with him. We've had some with... I'm assuming you won't get demonetized if I just say these other two names because people do all the time. But people Photoshop me with George Floyd and
I've seen those ones.
Yeah.
And also with Diddy a lot. And honestly, I'm to the point now where there's not many hate comments that actually bug me.
That's good.
Those just make me laugh. I actually encourage those because those are funny. And the fact that all of these guys, especially the ones who think they're being legitimately like haters, I'm like, you have pictures of me in your camera roll. Like, this is like, brother, you have a crush on me,
Right.
And so just it is funny to me to be at a point where it's like, I don't know who this person is, but they know who I am. I dominate their mental space and I don't even know who they are. And so once you get into that state of mind, it's like, how can this bother you? It doesn't really bother me. The only things that bother me at this point are the people who lie to my viewers about what I'm doing. So like someone will get in the comments and be like, he says this, but he hasn't trained the A, B, C, or D. Like, bro, scroll 3 posts down. I literally posted me training that the other day. Like, you're just lying to try to get
Check
people
out the
to think
YouTube. I posted it all.
Yeah, literally.
Right.
Or the same guys who say, why doesn't he ever post training footage? Brother, I am on
the
day,
YouTube.
like, I have
constant training footage.
174. I literally have 174 videos as of today of just start to finish my full training, like hour-long sessions on YouTube.
Yeah, for real.
It's all on the tube.
So that's the only thing that bothers me now is just when people lie. Because if they say your physique sucks, bro, I've been lifting a year and a half. Of course, it's not where it's
Right,
gonna be
right.
years from now. I don't care. You suck at fighting. If I didn't, that would be amazing. Because I started in June, right? Like, no duh. Congratulations. Like, and I love the guys. They'll get in there. Oh, you're gonna do this, but I could beat you in a fight. Congrats, you can beat a guy who started in January, right? You know, and so that's kind of yeah. I at this point I enjoy reading a lot of those because the clever ones, they're funny. I've got some funny haters, like they're really funny. Those pictures,
Yeah, one of our new slogans is please leave a hate comment because they're just so much funnier to read.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I feel like we got inside jokes too.
Yeah.
With the fans.
Everybody's gonna hate anyways, so we just encourage
Embrace it, you know.
Yeah.
Just let's
exactly.
go.
And no
Yeah.
matter what you do, right? You guys could, you know, someone will tell you, I hate that you guys do this. And so you're like, okay, we'll change that. Well, now someone else hates that you did that. So it's
Exactly.
like,
Exactly.
You can't please anyone.
People hate that you
Yeah.
changed now. It's
yeah,
like
you just got to be true. Like, if it's what you want to do, you freaking do it.
Yeah.
Like,
So
someone
you'll
the other
find your
day,
audience eventually doing that, you know?
exactly.
Right.
And like, I've had people tell me, this guy's always whining, blah, blah, blah. You don't even get that many haters. I was like, brother, I posted a Bible verse video the other day. Go check the comments. It's some of the nastiest stuff imaginable. That was
Yeah,
with
it's
a Bible
crazy,
verse.
man.
So imagine, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So just do whatever, you know?
Crazy
At
that
this
that's
point.
what gets people the maddest too.
Yeah.
Online. Bible verses, you'll have 10,000 comments, like 500 likes.
Yep. Nothing irritates the demons like a little holiness.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy, man.
All right. I think we have to talk about this show that's coming, dude.
As
How
much as
long
we
ago did
you can legally talk about, of course.
Right. Obviously,
Yeah.
obviously, we know you can't talk about a lot, but you know, we
Yeah.
got to have some unique questions. But how
Of
long
course.
ago did you guys start filming? Can you tell us that?
I think I can. And I mean, what are they going to do? Kick me off the show? We've already filmed it.
Right. It's already
So,
done.
yeah. So, with this show, so it's called 99 to Beat, and the basic premise of the show is don't finish last. You're given a challenge, something to complete, and if you finish it last, you are off the show. And you kind of think like Beast Games type games, or if you've ever played, if like a lot of New Year's Eve parties do like minute to win it games,
Right.
that sort of thing. Some of them are super simple, like you would think, oh, this is easy, like super easy. Then there's others where you're like, it's unbelievable. So we were filming, yeah, I'm okay to say this, surely. We were filming in Ireland, so I was in Ireland,
Yeah.
and it was really cool. They flew all of us out, like they put us up in a hotel in Ireland, and it was beautiful. It was my number 2 all-time country I've been to now. I just love it.
Wow.
Great food. The hotel was super cool. It was great experience. We shot in the same studio that they like literally is adjacent to a studio where like Marvel films are shot and that sort of thing.
And
So that was really cool. It's hosted by Ken Jeong and Aaron Andrews.
Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome.
And Ken and I, okay, how did they word it? They told me I can't say specifics of like what actually happens on the show, but I'll tell you this. Ken and I, by the end, we have a lot of really funny bits that I hope make it into the final cut.
That's
There's no
fire.
way
That's
there's
awesome,
no
bro.
way they would include this in the show, so I'll go ahead and say this. There was one moment when the production team, he and I were kind of like riffing off of each other, and the production team said, They just remarked, they were like, you guys should do a movie together because your chemistry is really funny. And so I kind of logged that away as like, when I get to the scale I want to be at, I got to do a film with Ken Jeong.
Facts.
The aesthetic movie star.
Facts, dude.
New route.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be. Oh, that'd be so much fun. So yeah, I had a great time with Ken. The cast, dude, it was a star-studded cast. No hate, no
I heard you
hate
talking
to
about it
season
online
one.
a little.
No hate to season one from last year, but we
But it's gonna top it.
so much better. The number one issue most people had with season one was not all the contestants were mic'd up. They only mic'd up a few during the games.
Yeah,
So
I
you weren't
noticed
getting,
that.
so you weren't getting a lot of like the drama and the statements around what's going on or whatever. So there's a lot of drama on this season. Be ready for a lot of it. I'm at the heart of two big drama moments.
Damn.
So you
I
were
can
just
share
in there
that.
like stirring everybody up, puppeteering everyone,
So believe it or not, I really behaved myself. I was like not causing issues. There's basically one moment. Let's see how do I word this in the way that piques everyone's interest without sharing what happens. There's an individual who sucked. Like everyone hated this person. Hated is a strong word. Let me take that back. I'm realizing this person is going to see this most likely. Dang it, and I've already said it.
Might as well leave and subscribe.
You know what? I'm not going to take it back. Nobody liked this person because this person was an awful person to everyone. I'm okay. I'm just going to put that out there. This person was an awful person to everyone, on camera,
Wow.
off camera, period. And
Bro, the Chevy Chase.
let's just say, how do I did something that this person really didn't like that maybe altered the course of their time on the show.
Ooh.
And it was a satisfying moment that I think the viewers are going to love. I think that they're all going to be watching going, yeah, so that was great.
We
Yeah.
already decided we're gonna have to get Hulu so we can watch this, but now we're gonna have to watch it together.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
We have to watch it together for these moments.
You guys
It's gonna
should,
be good.
you know what you could even do too is after it airs, we could like hop on and film a reaction together or something, and
I
I
was
can give
just
you guys
about to
some
say
behind the
that.
scenes.
That'd
That
be
would
cool.
be cool.
We can do that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Because one thing that's really interesting is if you watch season one, and I'm sure that this is fine for me to say because this is just filming process, is that the way it's edited, it looks like it's very continuous. Everything is like, each game is a few minutes long, whatever. Those games were not a few minutes long. I remember one game in particular took 6 hours to film.
Holy
That's
yeah!
simply how reality TV works. A lot of people don't know that.
And there will maybe be 5 minutes in the show of this one game that we took 6 hours to film. Crazy stuff. But then again, we also had 100 contestants.
Right.
So that's kind of part of it. They of course had to film all of our interviews and all of that. And it was, dude, it was such a good time. And the cast, like I said, we had a lot of people who maybe there's a couple people who are social media personalities. There are a couple other big reality stars, a couple different pro athletes. I'm running through in my mind all of the people who have posted publicly that they're on it because I don't want to reveal it if they haven't. Okay, he hasn't. I won't share who. There is a big star from RuPaul's Drag Race who was on the show, which I've never watched the show. This was my first drag queen I've
I can
ever
tell
met.
that our co-host would know a lot about it.
Cole's a big fan.
Yeah, our other co-host.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that world, but I like meeting people from all different walks of life, and so that was super interesting. We had a pro volleyball player who has her own Nike shoe. We had a guy with an NBA contract. We had a couple pro bodybuilders. We had some big time social media personalities, actually really big time.
Was there anybody that you were really excited when you saw them? You were like excited to meet them when you saw them?
I mean, Ken Jung for sure,
Well,
but
yeah, of course, but he's
yeah,
not a contestant.
yeah, no. As far as contestants go, there was actually only one who I immediately already knew who they were.
Really?
He has not posted that he's on the show yet, so I'm gonna save his announcement for that. But
Right.
he's a really cool content creator, really cool, wholesome guy. He does trick shot videos. That's all I'll say. And in my
Fire.
opinion, he is the best to do it. And he was just awesome. We became good friends.
I feel like bro may have spoiled it. Low-key.
He is amazing. It's not one of the dude perfect guys, if that's what you're thinking.
Oh, okay. I was for sure thinking Tyler Tony.
I was
thinking Tyler Tony all the way. I was like,
Dude,
he's such a.
If it was Tyler Tony, I would have literally pooped myself. Like I am such a just huge. I literally have a Dude Perfect hat in the other room right over there. I'm a big Dude Perfect fan. Still, awesome. I still watch them.
Dude, I mean, I feel like everybody does watch them on occasion.
Yeah.
Still, like, I mean, they got super famous organically when we were all like 10 years old.
Exactly.
Like, it's crazy.
And so, you know what? I'll say this because there's enough people doing this that it won't take away from it. The guy who I'm talking about may or may not be literally on tour with them right now.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit.
So anyway, that might narrow it down, but at this point, we're all at the level of creators. It's not like New York Times is going to pick this up and be like, Nate just spoiled that so-and-so's
Nate James, the aesthetic fighter, on the
We're
Chill
all gonna
Guys
email it
podcast.
to everybody, dude.
Yeah. This will probably come out after the show comes out.
Right, yeah.
Literally. And this guy wouldn't care. I know he wouldn't even care if I announced it for him, but I'm gonna leave it to him. But so just a lot of cool guys. As a matter of fact, one of the guys, I don't know if he's posted about it either, but this is another pro bodybuilder who is actually the one who introduced me to my bodybuilding coach. He was the one who he got me set up with a coach. So crazy connections from the show. Tons of musicians and athletes and actors and social media people, and it was just so cool.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
And the whole crew. Oh, I miss it. I almost just spoiled something. Sorry, I just almost instinctively said something.
The whole show.
Dude, I am trying so hard to not like just Tom Holland this whole thing and just spoil everything.
I believe it, bro. It's stressful. I believe it.
Let me. Okay. When the experience was over for all of us, what I missed the most by a long shot was
being a
genuinely just spending time with the cast and crew. Like we got so close. We were spending 17 hours a day together straight the entire time we were there. And like I remember calling my wife and saying, I will never ever again make fun of someone for crying on reality tell. I didn't on this show personally, but I will never ever make fun of someone for doing that again because I did not realize how close you actually get to people on this. Like we only shot, they were only shooting for a little over a month. And I called her and I said, I was like, I think I can honestly say there are a few individuals here I'm closer to than anyone who I knew at college for 4 years. Like, it was just crazy. It was a cool experience, really unique.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's so awesome, dude. Well, when the Chill Guys Games comes out, well, we'd love to have you on. We're going to do 100 to beat instead.
Yeah.
Hey, unironically though, if you guys wanted to look into something, I have a couple friends who are doing this. Like, they will crowdsource a very small cash prize and they'll set it up as a YouTube, and they will just get a bunch of contestants and they'll create their own game show of some kind for a small cash prize, film it, and it's great content. And so
we've got some game show ideas, so
if you
that
got
could
ideas
potentially be
and
of
like,
interest.
and then like maybe if you needed like a media correspondent, like a host or something, I may or may not know a guy, you know, like I'd be happy to be a part of that. That'd be fun.
James's connection. Let's go. Yeah, I'll do that. Absolutely.
Lock in.
Yeah.
Did you get to do a lot of networking on the show? Was that something that you felt was a huge thing for you going there?
Honestly, so the prize to whoever won was $1 million, and
And what are you gonna do with it?
well, assuming
Look at him, he's blushing. Yeah, he's blushing so bad.
Has like a
assuming I've
Rolex on.
won,
He's like, I don't know.
maybe I've won, maybe I haven't. If I did win, I would probably, you know, I'd save most of it, but the spending would probably go into some very like high quality like coaching, medical work, like, you know, I'd be doing camps with like Charles Oliveira and like just kind of, you know, dropping a bag and a half to learn from the masters. But yeah. But no, the networking, that was actually my primary thing, because part of the thing is, right, and this is public knowledge because you can see it in season 1, is that getting out in this show is not always up to you, because there are team challenges. And so if you get put on a team and someone makes a mistake, you and that whole team are off the show.
Wow,
so
guys.
I came into this show thinking, if I were to get out, and maybe it's arrogant of me, but I genuinely think it's going to be a team game, because every time that I was watching and trying the challenges from season 1 and thinking through how would I go about it, every time someone on screen did kind of what I was thinking, they would make it through. And so I don't know. Maybe I got out. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was from a team challenge like I predicted flawlessly, or maybe it was a solo thing and I got absolutely shocked, or maybe I made it all the way through. Who knows?
And won $1 million.
And making a movie with Ken Jones.
Yes.
Right?
Maybe that's the next thing I'm filming. Who knows? Like, it could be any number of
after
things.
he hosts the next season that's filming in a couple months.
Yeah, right.
Then they're gonna do the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, it's funny though, because if there's one thing that this experience taught me, it is definitely, well, I mean, there's many things, but I definitely want reality TV to be a consistent part of my career. I think that I fit it really, really well. And
I believe that.
I
agree.
like the
I definitely believe
lifestyle.
that.
I like it. I just like it a lot, you know? There's a guy in my comments the other day on the announcement post. He was like, what does this have to do with MMA and bodybuilding? And I was like,
Got 2 hobbies.
Marketing, maybe? Like, I don't know, bro. I
like,
mean,
is
to
there...
have big fights, you have to have a big name.
Yeah, you gotta have a fan base. I mean,
Right.
I'm
clearly
telling
you
you,
did.
bro, people like that, I just wonder, like, do their thoughts echo? Because it has to, like, it's empty in there, bro. Like, genuinely. Like, people think that's all like, anytime I post a video, you should stop posting videos and get back to training, bro. Like, you don't think I have already trained 6 hours today?
Yeah, guys are so dumb, dude.
For real.
It's so funny.
90% of those comments have been my burner accounts, but I'm still like 10% are authentic.
Yeah.
This
I
guy's got
expect nothing
infinite burner.
less.
This is the asset right here. He knows things about you that you don't even know about yourself.
The asset is crazy.
It's amazing.
True story.
Very true story. Yeah, how do you feel like this whole bodybuilding prep and working with the show, how do you feel like this is taken into your MMA training? Do you think it's kind of slowing it down, or do you think you're able to manage it well?
So far, I've been managing it well, I think. I think that there were a lot of people who doubted that I would continue MMA this deep into prep. And there have been a few guys who have said things like, you know, if you have enough energy to do MMA, then you're not dieting hard enough or whatever. And I think that what that is doing is it's really projecting what's going on for them. Because what they're telling me is, when you're tired, you don't train. You know, because that's your reality.
Right.
Maybe that's your reality. It's not my reality. And so I will get done with an hour and a half of lifting, 40 minutes of high intensity interval training on cardio, the first 8,000 steps of my 15,000 steps a day, and I still have 2.5 hours of MMA to do. And I'm driving in the car literally thinking like, there's not an ounce of energy left in my body. There's like, I could fall asleep at the wheel right now. Easy peasy.
Jeez, man.
Jeez, man.
And I managed to train 2.5 hours minimum of MMA each session. And so, has it been miserable? Yes. Have I probably eaten a little bit more damage in sparring than usual? Yes. You probably saw my post the other night of me all bloodied up, right? Like
Yeah.
that's the first time that's happened. And it was because of sheer exhaustion that night. Like I just wasn't moving like I usually do. I just staying off the center line was something I had to actually think about, right? Like there was nothing natural. I was just getting hit over and over and over and over again. And so, yes, there's been like very unique difficulties that have come with it. There have been a few times even my coach, like he had to stop that round when I was getting bloodied up because I was just bleeding all over the mats, and they were like, "All right, we got to stop this."
Oh man.
So like roadblocks, definitely, but I definitely don't think it slowed anything down. I would actually say that the sessions that I've had in prep, I think I've probably learned as far as like technique, I've learned a lot more during my sessions in prep than I have any other part of the year. And so, is this something I would do long term, like doing a massive, long prep and, being in this level of a cut for months and months at a time and training MMA? No, this is a very short season of my life where I'm doing both at this level.
Right.
But no, I think, it's exhausted. I'm more exhausted and my recovery is a lot worse. I'm a lot more in pain on a day-to-day basis, but it definitely hasn't slowed me down.
That's good to hear. That's great to hear, man.
I mean, the first time we talked to you, I think that was like the only thing that we saw that could hinder you is you were training so much.
Yeah.
That I mean, any regular person would burn out.
Yeah.
And then you were just like 6 more months, kept added more stuff on. Like it's stupid, bro. It doesn't make any sense, but
it's been a
great
lot.
that you're doing it.
What supplements are you taking to help with recovery?
Say that again?
What supplements are you taking to help with recovery?
I am taking, they're actually all right in front of me here, so I can just look at them. I'm taking fish oil, berberine, multivitamin. What is that? Oh yeah, extra vitamin C, zinc, L-carnitine. I just got on Yohimbine HCl for morning fasted cardio, electrolytes, and then a handful of other things that are only as they appear. Like I have a joint health pill that has like collagen and a lot of other stuff in it as well, but that's as needed. I don't take that every day.
Right.
But then I've been doing a lot of sauna work and, I usually like to make use of my cold plunge, but it has been hot as it is the dumbest.
Sounds about it.
Hard to keep it cold.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I am so ready to never come back to this region again when I move. Like I hate it so much. I'm a cold weather guy.
Really?
Oh, dude.
Wow.
My wife and one of our plans this year, as a matter of fact, one of the only things that are set in stone is that the entire holiday season, like the entire Christmas season, we're going to be in Scandinavia. Much of it is going to be in the Arctic Circle up in Norway.
Wow.
So that's that's the plan.
That's the plan.
So there's some good gyms up there too. So I'm excited to train up there. But yeah, so that's kind of what my recovery looks like. I'm doing sauna multiple times a week, a lot of supplementation. I'm still drinking upwards of about 3 gallons of water a day, something like that. So that also helps a lot. Yeah.
3 gallons of water a day?
Typically, yeah. Sometimes I hit closer to 2 if it's like if I have a lot of driving that day because I don't like stopping to pee every 20 minutes.
That doesn't even seem like a realistic amount to it.
Yeah, it's honestly one of the best hunger suppressants I've found is just keeping myself drinking water constantly because I have this huge drinking horn that's like the size of my head that I literally just fill with water. And so as I'm doing content work or whatever, I'll just fill it all the way, take it all down over the span of about 15, 20 minutes, fill it all the way up again, take it over down, and then a little break, and then just keep doing that throughout the entire day.
Wow.
Yeah. And I assume you take creatine too. That dehydrates you, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, take creatine.
Yeah.
I take creatine typically about it's like 10 grams a day.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Are you going to stop taking creatine for your bodybuilding show, or are you just going to keep taking it all the way through? Because I've heard different like coaches and bodybuilders say different things. Because
Sure.
some say it holds more like water weight,
Yeah.
but some say it makes you more vascular.
Sure. That's something that I guess I'll just go with whatever my coach tells me. I haven't heard him say one way or the other, but if I had to guess, what I would say is we'll probably cut it out during my dehydration protocol, because part of the beauty of creatine is it stores more water in your muscle, making you look like you have fuller muscles. And then we will probably like spam creatine in the 48 hours beforehand to pack as much water into my muscles as possible. Because it's kind of it's weird. It's really weird, and everyone peak week looks different for different bodies, and for different and for different preps. Like it, you know, for a lot of guys, I know some guys who will be eating like 1,000 grams of carbs in the days leading up to their show because it's literally just stuffing glycogen into their muscles. For me, we're likely not doing that because we're still going to be wanting to cut some fat during peak week. So it's going to be tricky, but I'm relying on my coach. He's a really I can't wait. This is something I'm excited for too. You know how a lot of people have been theorizing that I don't actually have a coach and I'm just lying about it?
Yeah.
I've actually seen some theories. Yes.
Some pretty good ones.
I've seen some really convincing ones, guys. No.
Who came up with them?
Maybe. No, but I've seen a theory.
Can't confirm or deny that.
Have you seen the video of I don't remember what channel it was.
That my coach is padding the lineup of the show.
Yes, that your coach is padding the lineup with you.
That guy, I don't remember his name or whoever he is, but he might be the lowest IQ critic I have, because literally the assumptions he had to make when I brought on my coach, the initial plan was I was on the call with my coach, who wasn't my coach at the time. I was still shopping around. And I said, I have a show to do on this date. He didn't ask the show. He didn't know about my social media. He didn't know anything. He was like, okay, what's your body weight, estimated body fat percentage, went through all the details. Okay, yeah, let's do it. That was how I got my coach. Now, had my coach said, all right, what show is it? Okay, and you weigh how much? Yeah, I'll help you out. Like, fair enough. The guy didn't know the show when he signed up with me. And then we changed the show. Yeah, like midway through. Like,
that's true. That's right.
Yeah,
you moved the show
exactly.
a couple weeks further
and
than
so
it was.
Like, what? Like this? Like what moron looks at this?
People are just trying to get views, bro.
Maybe your coach is just one step ahead, and he planned on you doing the show a couple weeks later.
Maybe he intentionally ruined my prep.
Yeah.
And the other thing too, when we were going to switch the show, my coach did not make one recommendation on the show. He said, "You find the one you want to do. You let me know, and we'll push towards that." So I picked the OCB Rocky Mountain Natural August 15th in Denver. And he said, okay, cool, let's do that. And so this guy, who, by the way, and this is just the last time when I first saw that video, it is so funny to me because I've seen like 3 accounts do this so far. They have like 150 followers. They get no views. That video that he did got like 300,000 something views, right?
Yeah.
Look at the next 3 videos that he posted after it. Guess what they
200.
were all about?
You.
Oh yeah.
All about
And
Nate James.
All about Nate
Nate
James.
James, #1 fan.
and he still has not cracked more than a couple hundred followers. And so that's where in my mind I'm just like, dude, like not only is this the most smooth-brained take I have ever heard on my prep. You are so thirsty for views and are such a lame individual, such a boring, uninteresting loser of a person yourself that all you have to offer the world is talking about someone else. You're a bottom feeder.
It
And
seems like you've got some serious beef with this guy.
I was like, you know, and you want to know something? I don't know if y'all saw this. He posted a video after that saying something like, I remember one of my friends sent it to me. He DM'd me and he was like, dude, did you see what this guy said? And I was like, he made another one, surprise. And he was like, at your August 1st show, I'm gonna be there. He was like making a threatening video about how he was gonna be in the audience of the August 1st show. And I'm just sitting here like, are you kidding me? Like, yeah. So anyway, so when you couple that with the fact that I've gotten my first long string of death threats and death wishes and stuff, like,
my God.
My bad.
yeah.
Alex, not again. We told you to stop doing
Yeah,
that.
we literally had a sit-down intervention.
Seriously,
We're literally interviewing the guy and said, dude, you need to stop.
We were like, dude,
That's
you need to
amazing.
stop sending our guests death threats.
That was the most well-timed my bad I've ever heard. But you know, like when you couple all those things together, you know, that whole take about my coach padding the show, I'm just like, it's not mindful of reality. Like you're not looking at the reality. You're saying, how can I get clicks? And so my coach, we've already planned in the week after the show, my coach and I are going to film a whole Q&A where we're going to get every question from my fans, both fans and haters, for him.
And the chill guys.
And the chill guys.
Yes,
and we are going to sit down and do a full interview, me and my coach. My coach has a big podcast as well. Again, my very well-established coach. He's coached over 150 IFBB pros. He's a very well-established coach. So I'm going to appear on his podcast. It better not be
Mike Israel.
It's not. That'd be funny, but no. So super experienced. Where I'm going to go on his podcast. We're going to make a video and we're going to answer all of the questions and all the critiques. I already know how I'm going to start it out. I'm going to be like, surprise, turns out, coach, you exist, right? You're not AI. And so, yeah, I do in fact have a coach. He is actually going to be able to be there in person at my show, which I'm really excited for.
That's awesome.
We're going to get to film in person together. And yeah, I'm going to for sure have just a box of Krispy Kreme on my lap as I'm asking him questions.
So you're finally going to announce who the infamous coach is that we've been waiting all this time for.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's going to be great.
I'm excited for that, dude. You've been so ominous about it.
I feel like everyone's waiting for me to say, psych, I didn't have a coach, you know, and like totally just do that. But like, I really do. And he's a really good coach. And
that would look even crazy if you were doing this all by yourself.
He does he sits down with the Q&A and it's just his laptop on ChatGPT.
Or better yet,
GPT, do you exist?
I edit a split screen and it's just me talking to me.
That would be crazy.
There's nobody there. You imagined your coach this whole time?
Dude, I honestly, I have considered, like, it's funny, right? A lot of people think that I'm doing this just for social media or that I'm just a clickbaiter or a rage baiter. And, like, I have these ideas where I'm like, I could spend the week after my show making videos about how I had ChatGPT as a coach and all this stuff just to bait people just for no reason and get a bunch of clicks and whatever. But, like, I genuinely, like, those thoughts have crossed my mind. And I'm not going to do any of them because it really is like about authenticity for me. Like I want people to see like the only reason I haven't mentioned my coach by name yet or tagged him is because I don't want these Neanderthals flooding his DMs. He doesn't need that. He's a busy guy, you know? Like, we're going to keep this thing professional.
All these random haters.
I know.
Yes.
I can't
You
be
don't need
sending
them coming
death
after
threats to you
him.
and your coach at the same time. It's just too much to deal with. You know what I mean?
Exactly. He's not ready for him, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited for just, you know, I'm excited to do the show, first of all. But I'm really just excited for my energy levels to come back. You know? I feel like my creativity has gone a little bit down. My content isn't quite as interesting right now just because I'm not. It's crazy,
You're
bro.
locked in, bro.
Absolutely.
And you're locked in right now, dude. People can't expect content from you like crazy. Like all these other athletes that are making content every day, that are training hard every day, they are paying somebody a bunch of money to make all that content.
And I, you know, another part of it too is that at this point there's so many people who are just watching to see what's going to happen with this show, that if I post something that's not related to the show, it doesn't matter. Like I'll post, I remember I tried posting a skit to like I used to, just a funny
Right.
and I got like 90 comments, but they were all comments saying, like, no one was just enjoying the content. It was like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, why'd I make it then? Like, if that's not what, like, what in the world? And so I'm kind of in this mindset now of I the way I worded it to my wife was I'm in documentation mode. All my content is just documenting what's going on.
Yeah,
And
true.
And
That's what it's like.
And so ultimately, and I've even like prep brain, what they call it, is totally real. Like I have been forgetting things so much more because your brain feeds off of glucose, which comes from carbs, right? If you go long enough without carbs, like you're literally starving your brain of what it needs. And like just today, when I left for church, my wife was coming from another state. She was visiting her family. When she came back home, I was at the gym. She said, "Hey, the front door's open. Like, did you leave the front door open?" And I was like, I don't think I did. And then I ran through in my brain and I was like, what did I? Oh, I did leave it open. Like, I never do that. That's not something I do. Things like that. Things like, I've been losing things more frequently, like forgetting where I set things down because my short-term memory is feeling weird. So I'm just excited to get back to normal. Like, I don't know if I've told y'all the actual numbers. I'm eating 1,600 calories a day. And I'm hitting 10 to 15,000 steps, one 40-minute high-intensity interval training session in the morning, one 40-minute interval session at night, an hour and a half of lifting, and then on my 4 MMA days, an extra 2.5 hours of MMA. All of that on 1,600 calories a day.
That's insane.
Holy cow.
That's crazy.
I would assume you have no energy doing all that. That's crazy.
I'm just like I'm to the point now when we go, like my wife knew, I'm really thankful. Like my wife and I have a really cool relationship where she really like helps me with what I need, where like if we go to Walmart and I need to get my ground beef and my chicken, it's to the point now where I actually my blood pressure goes up when I walk past like the bakery session. Like my heart rate starts going through the roof and it's like crazy. And so we go to Walmart, I park outside, she grabs the chicken and beef and comes back outside, you know? It's weird. I've never been a sweets guy. I'm not a donuts guy. I'm not an ice cream guy. Certainly not a cake guy. I have never craved like donuts. And now I'm like, Dunkin' Donuts sounds like the bomb right now, you know? It's wild, dude. It's crazy.
So not a fan of the cake, huh?
I'm not a cake guy, but I would annihilate a cake right now. Like, and it could be the dumbest, cheapest, most rubbery Walmart cake ever, and I would just be like, "This is the greatest thing ever."
You just want some sugar so bad, your body needs it.
Yeah.
Literally, bro. My favorite meal of the day is it's my oatmeal in the morning because I get to put blueberries on it. and that's the sweetest.
That's the sweetest thing you'll get
Yes.
right now. Yeah.
That and like on days when I can have like a smoothie with like it's weighed out. It's like 3 ounces of strawberries and bananas with 1 scoop of protein powder and water, and you blend it together. Like I'm sitting there just like because it's just so good. Like it's so sweet. It's fantastic. So trust me, this diet after, especially because I'll tell you this about the show, and this is really walking a line for me as far as talking about this upcoming show that I'm not allowed to talk about it all yet. So this is big time me walking a fine line here. Let me just put it this way: on this show, I will not be eating very much at all, and so and it starts filming. May or may not. I have to word it all this special legal way. It may or may not be filming somewhere during a period of time as soon as 2 weeks after my bodybuilding show. So in those 2 weeks, I may or may not be crashing out on diet and literally taking in as much fat as I possibly can, which means that those 2 weeks are going to be the best weeks of my life. It's going to be amazing.
Especially after all this,
Right.
you've been doing.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, IHOP in the morning, In and Out in the afternoon, Domino's at night, and like, oh, dude, I'm a crash out. It's gonna go hard.
Hell yeah. I bet it will.
Well, we have got a very special segment coming
I'm
up
scared.
real quick, actually.
I'm scared.
This is a random idea we had one day, and we thought it might get a chuckle out. So,
Oh boy.
without any further ado, we would like to introduce you to your, according to him, second biggest fan of all time, or as you may know him,
What's
the
up?
more aesthetic fighter.
No
Greetings,
shot.
sir.
Wait, is this actually him?
This is
Yeah,
actually
man.
him.
This is him.
What's going on? I have to challenge you. I'm challenging you officially here to a bodybuilding fight. We'll be stripping down naked in our Speedos, oiling up, and then rolling around on the floor with one another.
Room for one more?
I'm sorry, aesthetic fighters only.
Okay.
What about chill guys?
Yeah, no chill guys.
Chill guys allowed?
No, you have to be an aesthetic fighter. There's about like
Okay.
6 of us at this point.
There's 6 of you.
Guys, we have to
Really?
rebrand again.
There's the most aesthetic fighter now.
There's like 3 most aesthetic fighters. There's an even more aesthetic fighter. There's an even more aesthetic fighter. There's me,
Yeah.
and then there's
Well,
the
yeah,
aesthetic
and then
fighter.
we've got that guy. We've got, by my count, we've got aesthetic fighter, more aesthetic fighter, even more aesthetic fighter, most aesthetic fighter, and a handful of others. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've been I've been getting a lot of messages of people saying that they want to join in. I told them more the merrier. I've been giving them name ideas.
Nate, how do you feel that you have started the aesthetic fighter verse?
It's funny, right? There's just some moments in life where you're like, what have I become? And it's like,
This is one of them.
if you were to tell me in January what the frick is going on right now, I would have been like, what are you talking about? This is hilarious, bro. I was like,
It's my side hustle now.
Talking about? This is amazing.
Yeah, if you believe it, I actually do have a full-time job and a real life, but this is like my side hustle now. This is
This is a
side gig.
persona.
This is just a hobby.
Yeah.
This is a hobby for him.
Yeah, and it's a really good hobby too.
It is a good hobby, dude. I think it's beautiful. Like, and like I think the first person to follow your page, right?
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like,
So showing some love.
So Nate
I
is
like
Loki,
this.
the original fan of the more aesthetic
But
fighter.
you know what's funny though? You know what's funny is my girlfriend said it would be really funny if I just made the account, and I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm just gonna make it. But now Nate, all your like, I have so many people that you know in person that are messaging me now that I don't know what their names are, but like they're your friends that like you went to school with and shit, and they're messaging me and they're like, "Hey, this is really funny."
Dude, that's hilarious. I literally, the funny thing is, there have been, when you first made the page and people didn't know that I knew who you were, they were all DMing me your page and being like, have you seen this guy?
Oh
And I was
yeah,
like, yeah,
really?
I know.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
funny.
was like, we've actually talked a little, like in DMs and stuff. And so I think I know a couple of the guys who have messaged you. I think it's hilarious too. I think it's funny. And I think that it gives my real haters a little outlet that at least is funny, you know? Like, because at first when I saw someone make that page, I was like, all right, time to see if this dude is like a a douche who's just gonna like actually be a hater, or if it's like this is funny, this is competitive, this is a cool guy, a chill guy, if you will.
Roll the credits. Roll the credits.
Go. And so I was really like pleased to find out, like when you and I talked a little bit, I was like, is actually a really cool guy. Like I like this guy. And so yeah, and all of the comments asking for glute shots and
Yeah, it's
you
important for
know
bodybuilding.
it is you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, you have to show your ass on stage. Yeah, although the moon pose has been banned, so you're not allowed to show your ass to the judge and touch your toes. You can't do that. That one's banned. I assume from
I
like
actually have never seen that one before. If either of you guys could,
could you demonstrate?
unfortunately, I
I
cannot show you. If I stand up right now, you'll get in trouble. You'll get I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the TOS is on this, but unfortunately, you guys will probably be taken down.
This is going to
However,
OnlyFans, so you're all good. It's all set.
yeah, do I get royalties? Though? Because if I'm doing this, I get royalties for this. If I stand up and show my ass.
Sure.
No, I'm not doing
And then
that.
have you guys seen the challenge that he did? What's the car that you're giving away?
It's a 1996 Ford Fiesta, but like I said, I don't have the logistics to be able to ship the entire car. The method in which you ship an entire car is extremely expensive, so I have to ship all the parts out individually. Yeah. So I'm going to be sending.
drive it to the winter and then fly home.
No, I can't. That's too much. I'm too busy. So I'll be sending all the parts out individually. So I have a Dominican guy in my neighborhood. He's taking my car apart, and I'll be sending all the parts to someone.
You're gonna ship them every part.
But I decided to be more fair, and since I have millions of people interested because I'm so famous and popular, I'll be probably shipping every single person their own car part to like be fair to everyone.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm getting such like Josh Hokett energy right now.
Literally. That's so crazy, bro.
I feel like he's a Josh Hokett for sure. Like people are watching to see like how
Can't even
is he gonna
believe
do
that
this.
you just came up with
I don't even know who that. I honestly have no idea who that is. Is he a fighter? I don't watch UFC at all.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he's a fighter.
Yeah, I don't watch any sports at all, except for
The
bodybuilding.
White House card.
No,
And you only watch for glute
unfortunately.
shots.
Dude.
Yeah, I only watch the bodybuilding stuff for the glute shots. Once they banned the moon pose, so I only watch like the '90s and earlier bodybuilding shows, the ones where they actually
That's
show
totally
the glutes
fair.
for real. Yeah, I think
So do
that
you
comes
think
from
you're
like
going to
a.
take a page out of the Aesthetic Fighters book and becoming a pro bodybuilder and MMA fighter? Or do you think you got your own?
I'm already doing it. I'm doing it before he is. It's been decided.
Oh, you're gonna do it first.
Yeah,
oh
yeah, yeah.
man, the beef starts.
Yeah, I'm already on my mission to do that. So I've sabotaged his upcoming bodybuilding show because I don't want it to. I really don't want it to go well. I'm afraid that he might do too well. So
See, everyone was thinking that my coach was the one padding the show. Turns out it was the more aesthetic fighter who was getting the show ready.
What? This is the conspiracy.
yeah. So when he
it's
steps
him
on
all along.
stage, the lights will be a little more intense. The heat will be a little more intense. Maybe he struggles because of dehydration. His posing might falter because of it. But yeah, I don't want to.
tanning people to mess up my tan, make it green instead of like orange.
Yeah, I don't want to give spoilers. I don't want to give spoilers, but but yeah, I have to sabotage him to make sure I can catch
If
up.
literally, like quite literally, and I'll even mention this in my vlog on the day. If literally anything goes wrong that day, I'm just gonna be like, ah, it was the more
Yeah, you
aesthetic
can
fun.
blame me. Yeah.
He found a way. He found a way. Like there was poop in my posing trunks. He somehow
Dude,
made it backstage.
what's your? I put the poop there. Yeah. What's your What is your plan though afterwards? Because now you're going to do bodybuilding, and you're going to transition more into the martial arts stuff, right? When are you coming to Manhattan to fight me?
Ooh,
Is that your first? Is that your first fight? Is that your debut?
It's definitely not my debut, but here's what I will say. I'll make this public statement here that the moment you hit 10,000 followers, I will come to you and we will spar.
All right, I gotta actually make it happen
told
then.
him to get some motion.
Now I actually have to do that. I didn't actually plan to like put any effort into this page, but I'll do that
Yeah.
just for you.
The moment
I'll do that for you.
the moment
It's
you
all
get
love over here.
the moment you get to 10,000 followers, I will come to Manhattan and we will spar.
I got a
Or
place
we
in
could both
I got
come
a
to
gym
Florida
in
and the
Brooklyn
show
that
guys
we
can
can go
produce
to.
it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, I got a gym in Brooklyn that has open mat, and they don't give a fuck what people do. Honestly, it's usually like a 15-year-old kid working at the front desk, and so they won't even ask any questions.
So we can just beat him up and
the
go
more
in.
aesthetic fighter.
Yeah, we can beat the kid up, and then we can beat each other up.
We'll
That
come
sounds
ref
good to
and
me.
judge.
We'll refs, judge, produce. We'll do it all for you guys.
You guys should come and like commentate on it, like set up mics and everything.
Yeah.
That would be
Oh,
awesome.
yes.
We'll do that.
We gotta
Think
put a
about
whole
how, like,
card
we could-
together. We gotta
we
put
could
a mini
literally
card
set it
together.
up. We could set it up just like a smoker.
Yeah, come in. We'll get Gypsy Crusader. In there,
Yes,
obviously.
Yes.
Oh,
Like, we
I
could
would love
Andrew
I would
Tate.
love to meet Gypsy Crusader. Wait, do you guys like Gypsy Crusader?
No.
Okay,
I
that's
don't
good.
know
'Cause I would like I would
Alex.
unironically. He has a
We
fighting
love all
background.
people over here at the Joe
He has a
Guys.
fighting background. He has a Muay Thai background, but I would love to beat the shit out of Gypsy Crusader.
Dude, it
Gypsy
doesn't
Crusader-
work super hard.
It doesn't.
You just
If
gotta-
super hot fires, I was able to put hands on him.
You just gotta look him up. If you
I'll
don't know
look
who
him up.
Gypsy Crusader is, you just gotta Google him. You gotta
I
look
know
him up
the
on
name.
YouTube.
Is that a Street Beefs guy?
No, he's
No.
the Joker guy that says
He was
the
like
N-word on him.
he did like Omegle stuff for a while. I don't really know his whole.
We here at the Chill Guys do not endorse.
We do not
That's a joke.
him.
That was all
Okay.
joke.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. Good to know.
Yeah.
I didn't.
You
even
might
know.
like him though. To be honest, I don't know that much about your politics. So maybe you like him, maybe you don't.
Oh dang! Is he a political figure?
Oh
No,
yeah,
well,
I hope not.
yeah, yes he is. Yes he is.
I
He's
guess
famous
that
for
would
he's
be
famous for
hard to
being
say.
racist. He's famous for being racist. He's a political figure.
Oh, so he's like Alex's guy.
Yeah, he's like Alex's guy.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, because we all know Alex. Yeah.
Oh yeah, super. I mean, he doesn't like it when we say racist, but
But
So you know what? I'm a political figure. Actually, that's what I do for work. I work in
that's
politics.
fire.
you're a politician.
I'm not a politician,
The aesthetic politician.
But-
so, oh
but I-
wow,
but
so you're
I
both
actually-
industry plants.
but I'm sure you've seen my political videos about you already. I don't know if you have or not. Yeah, I posted like 2 political videos criticizing your political takes.
Oh no!
Only
I
very
haven't.
briefly.
Listen.
Listen.
Last video I saw of you was with it was the Ford Fiesta video.
Oh, okay, that's like I don't post anything really, but
Yeah.
I posted like 10 things. But yeah, I criticized your Tate Brothers take, and I criticized,
did?
and then someone shared with me your YouTube page, one of your YouTube pages, and I didn't share your YouTube page name because I didn't know if you wanted to share it or not.
Yeah.
It's not your fighting one; it's another one. But
Is it my
there
music
was a
page?
Trump. Yeah, it was your rap music page.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you wanted to publicly share that or not. To be honest, I didn't ask you about it. But I posted.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah, I did. Was there something? Was it? Did you find like my first ever song, like my old song?
No. It was just like a fucking because you had the Tate Brothers take, right? And then you had a meme of Donald Trump, and I was like, oh, I guess this guy's a Trumper guy. If he likes the Tate Brothers, he probably likes Donald Trump. So this is probably like a serious
trying to
like
think
Donald Trump
what-
post.
What post?
It was like Donald Trump likes my rap music or something.
Yes, I made that little edit. Yeah, that was just because I used that format. I thought that was funny. But yeah,
Yeah, we are an apolitical channel over here at the Chill Guys.
Apolitical. That's apolitical is cowardice. You guys
Dude,
need to grow some balls a little bit.
we do not get into it because, just like Nate said, around here we do not support the government.
Fuck that.
Very
That's
much.
fair, but that's very political. I'm not gonna get into any details, but I love this shit. I'm obsessed with it. So I know all the ins and outs, and
I
they do drastically affect your life.
I used to be extremely that way. Watched every vlog, watched every podcast, both extremist and like middle of the road and leftist. I was kind of like taking in everything until I realized that that was spending a lot of my mental energy and my peace on things which gave me nothing. So
Oh yeah, it takes a lot of time because there's
yeah,
especially now
It does.
with
so
the
I still vote. Like I say go vote. Like and I'm an educated voter. Like I do intensive research on all of the candidates. That's the extent of my political knowledge now. My three focuses in life is if it does not bring me closer to God, make me money, or make me stronger, I don't care about it anymore. And I realized very quickly, caring about politics in many ways robs you of your money. It pulls you further away from God, and it makes you weaker. So those three things, I don't really care about politics anymore, personally. But
well,
yeah,
counterpoint to that real quick.
I think that's fair.
Politics personally is my career, so it's made me money, and I
fair
have a
enough.
really good job. So the second thing
Oh my
is,
gosh.
it's also convinced me to become a
Alright.
Mormon. So now that I'm a Mormon, I'm way closer to God. So I think that you might be faulty in that.
Can't vote as well.
I would be maybe one day you and I can do a podcast. This is definitely not the place for it, but you and I should do a podcast at some point because my degrees plural actually is in theology, and
Ooh, that's interesting.
my work has largely been Christian apologetics. I've worked as a debater, research analyst, all sorts of different things,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so that would be an interesting podcast sometime. But this is probably not the right one.
You like Bill Nye and the Ken Ham stuff. That's like the last time I got into theology debates. Was Bill Nye and Ken Ham, but that shit was hilarious.
I don't like how Ken Ham handled that debate personally, and I don't really care for
It was really
either of
funny.
them. But side note, you know how I took down that whole monster? I have to pee really, really bad, so this is really, really dangerous, but I'm going to let y'all just talk with him for like 3 minutes and I'll come right back, okay?
Wait, are you on? Hold on. Are you on your phone or are you on your computer? You can just take your phone with you.
Okay.
I don't know how to hang up on this thing. I'm a fucking boomer. I don't know how to. Do I just click this X button up here? There's nothing.
I think
Can you just kick me out? Can you kick me out?
You just kick me out.
Oh my.
Yeah. Because if I try to hang up and I fail, I'm gonna look stupid.
You're good. Nice to meet you, bro. We'll see you
Bye.
later.
Go on.
Yeah, man.
I'm back.
What's up, bro?
What up?
Yeah, we had to kick him out. He was calling me the N-word a whole bunch. It was really bad.
Yep.
Well, you
Yeah,
do
that's
that
crazy.
too, so.
Yeah, but it's my show, so I can kind of do that. I can kind of get
Oh,
away
that's a
with
fair
it.
point. That's a fair point.
I low-key did not know how to get him out of here. I told him it would be a 5 to 10 minute segment, and that ended up being like 20 minutes, and I did not know how to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cut most of that because we don't really want to talk politics. But
Sure.
low-key,
Yeah. No. Well, and yeah. When he kind of started steering it that way, I was like, it's not really the vibe here.
yeah, I was
Well, our
like,
whole
we gotta
thing is
try
that
and
it's
get
not
this.
that we don't have political opinions. Like, we're not apolitical in the way
Right.
that
Oh,
we
yeah,
don't
no.
believe in anything. We just don't talk about it on the channel because that's not the point of it.
Exactly.
Points
And
of
it's like,
chill, relax, have fun, and
Exactly.
politics is
Our
none
whole
of those
goal of the
things.
channel
and
is to
it's
take
not,
people's minds off that stuff.
yeah, and it's not chill, like I'm
Right.
actually very opinionated on religion, politics, a lot of things, but
Us too. All of us too.
yeah, like I very rarely post any of that just because it's like,
Right. There's no need for it. And
what is
especially
it?
with your show coming up, you don't want to be talking about that stuff and having more stuff people can criticize.
Exactly.
Even though your responses were amazing. I will say
thank you.
your responses were absolutely perfect to those. Like, I don't know who trained you, but they did a good job.
I don't know who trained you.
I appreciate that. I've just
That
had,
went from like, oh, this is a really funny bit to like, oh, that got very not chill very quickly.
Yeah. I
Yes.
was like pointing. I was like looking at Cole. I was like, all right, let's wrap this up.
I was like, I don't have controls from over here, so I was kind of like, when are they gonna like take control of this?
And I literally was wondering, like, I was sitting here when I was coming back from the restroom, I was like, I wonder how much longer this guy's gonna stay in here, because like that's not.
Yeah.
But that was hilarious. That was a great idea.
That
for
was a good thing.
It was
That initial
so many great clips.
That initial clip is gonna
Dude,
be really
It's
good.
gonna be fun.
At first, I thought you guys were going to bring in the guy who was making those videos about me, and I was like,
That's for the next episode.
well, I was gonna say,
Next time.
I was like, especially after everything I just said about him, like,
it would have been crazy timing.
dude, it would have been insane time. Yeah, like I literally, no joke, I went into the mental state of like, all right, time to go down swinging. But then it immediately came back to my mind. This is the Chill Guys show. They wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
So-
we don't
Not
like
yet.
to tend to start drama, politics, not that guy.
We specifically told the Morrisec fighter there's going to be no beef, there's going to be no drama.
It's just gonna be friendly competition.
We want
Yeah.
you to come on and Nate to laugh and say hi. And he was like, I want to challenge him to a fight. And we were like, that'll be hilarious.
That's
That'd
perfect.
be funny.
And
Like,
I'm
now I gotta
serious.
take this seriously.
And I'm serious. If he does, I will do it. And I would love if you guys would come commentate on it. That'd be
That
great.
would be fun.
Dude, if we could do that, we would absolutely do it.
Dude,
Yeah.
the Chill Guys hit New York.
Whatever.
Dude, that would be, and we could do like a bunch of vlogs. That would be a great time.
That would be sick,
Fire,
bro.
dude.
That
Yeah,
would be
but-
sick.
You know, part of the, and I'll say this, and you can air this if you want or not. I don't care one way or the other. But one of the reasons why I'm especially chill with him is I know he's not going to beat me to my goal. He's real. He's funny.
He's super funny. Yeah.
He's not going to beat me to the goal. I guarantee you.
Nah, you're putting a lot of work in, and he's doing a lot of other stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Exactly. And he's in it for the content, for the funny.
Right. Right. He just wanted to do something silly. And now
Sat
that's
back
better.
down.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was funny. That was good thinking on you guys. That was great.
I think it's so funny that there's like a whole bunch of guys now.
Yeah,
that are
chill,
like,
aesthetic
the
fighter
more
sphere,
aesthetic
yeah.
fighters. Yeah, the more
One,
aesthetic
yeah.
fighters.
There's all those guys. There's a guy who made an account called the Aesthetic Troll.
Yes, I've seen it.
And the funny thing about him is that he is just legitimately nasty and doesn't really doesn't like me and actually hates me and actually like, wants me to die. That
Next
sort of
episode, we'll have him on too.
I guess so.
thing. Dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
Popping up on the screen.
Next
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. It's like this is a special episode of the Chill Guys. All your enemies.
He's back.
Spider-Man versus the Sinister Seven. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, we need to do the meme where they're pointing at each
Sinister
other.
Six?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, Nate, is there anything that you would like to tell the people before we wrap this up?
Just you know, this next like 9 months, if you look at everything that I've got planned, it's going to be back to back to back, just a generational run, because we've got my bodybuilding show. Then within a month after that, the reality show that I'm on is going to air. Then it's looking like I'm filming another reality show. Then we start traveling full time and the travel content's going to go crazy. Then we've got the Arnold convention in March. Then we've got going to Thailand and my first fight, hopefully in the summer. Like,
Locked.
it is going to be the most crazy generational run, meteoric rise ever. And
That's so awesome, dude.
Be good.
and I think I've shown already since from January to now what I'm capable of, and I'm excited to just continue proving that there are no limits here. And it's going to be a
how
lot of fun.
serious you are.
Yes,
Right.
and that's really it too, is how serious I am. I've had the pleasure of experiencing a number of times now, seeing a comment or seeing on a live stream someone saying, "Hey, I was a hater when I first saw, but now I've been watching 2 months and you have not missed a day." And I'm like, wow, he's doing it. Like, it's not, a bit. It's not for clicks. He's posting things that whether it gets 10 likes or 18 million likes, he's still doing it.
Right.
I am in this for the long haul. I like being a content creator, an entertainer, an influencer type person, but I am in this for the competition of it. And I'm just excited to show the world what I'm capable of.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's very inspiring to us too. I mean, shit. We're trying to be the aesthetic chill guys, you know?
Oh, man.
The most aesthetic chill guys.
The most aesthetic chill guys, yes. And it's cool because I guess for the viewers too, by the time you're seeing this and you're hearing me, especially if it's airing like almost precisely 3 weeks from now, I might be on stage right now as you're watching this. We'll have to see. My show's August 15th. So whenever this comes up, this could be right around then. So stay tuned as well for the next episode when after the show, because this 3 weeks is going to be crunch time. It's really going to be crunch time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we are really excited to talk to you after the show, man. We all really wanted to talk to you after the show. We thought about saying something. Wait until after your show because you had so much going on.
Well, we figured we could leech off you since you said you're doing 99 beats. So
Yeah.
well, perfect time, you know.
Perfect.
Hey, it was your idea, so
It's true. It's true. Yes.
this time it was. Yeah, but we are very excited to talk to you after the bodybuilding show. We all have been very curious what it's going to be like, and we're excited to hear what your experience is after that. And we're also very excited to hear what you can tell us about the show after it comes out.
Right.
Because now you have to be super, super mysterious about it all.
It's going to be epic. And yeah, and I'm even more excited for the show after this one. So it's going to be just great TV.
Are you on Survivor?
The Survivor.
The Survivor.
You can't tell us anything, bro.
Maybe.
Can you before we go, can you give us any hint about the show that would not be able to get you removed from it?
Yeah, I could probably say something. Let's see. It's that's too specific. I'm gonna give you one that it's really not much of anything, but it is a completely different genre of show than 99 Degree. There is very little comparison between the two. It's night and day. Completely different.
Okay.
And I will be getting literally like 100x the screen time that I got on 99 to Beat on this.
Okay. Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can I ask, is it possible, can you tell us, is this like the debuting season of this show, or has it been running in the past?
It's a great question.
There's so many shows. There's no way I could get in trouble for saying this. There are past seasons of the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
That
not a
could make-
debut.
From anything you've given us, it could be a million shows. So
Right. It could be anything. It could literally be anything.
For real.
The show does exist already. There are existing seasons, but yeah, I'm excited.
Yes, sir. So are we. Well, it was great talking to you, bro.
Great
Good luck
talking
with
to us,
everything. We will talk to you again soon.
Sounds great, man. Thank you guys so much.
Nate James.
Yep. Everybody go follow him on everything.
Aesthetic fighter.
Aesthetic fighter.
The
Everywhere.
more aesthetic fighter.
Yeah.
And the most aesthetic
Go
fighter.
check out the more aesthetic fighter. Try and win a car part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Boys, don't forget to like, comment, hateful comment, subscribe,
Do not share.
notifications,
Do
and
not.
do not share. We are the irrelevant, chill,
Niche
guys, and we are going to stay that way. We are underground, and we are here in your hearts forever. Chill out.
Chill out.
Chill out.
I'm just chilling with my chill guys. I'm just chilling with my chill guys. I'm just chilling with my chill guys. They gon' put me on the map, they know my